Dear Libra, this transit is among the most important of the year, for the Sun moves into the sign of Cancer to activate your house of professional reputation, ambitions, social standing, and great achievements in your birth chart. After a period in which you focused on intellectual expansion, travel, learning and planning for the future during the Sun's stay in Gemini, the phase of concrete execution and self-assertion before others now begins. Over the coming 4 weeks, you will feel that eyes turn more toward you, and the responsibilities or tasks falling to you increase. But in return, it is a period carrying genuine opportunities for professional advancement and tangible achievements, if you handle the pressures and challenges well. The Sun in Cancer pushes you to think more seriously about your professional future and your social standing, and you might begin to reassess your major goals, or to think about an important step touching work, your position, or the project you are seeking to develop. On the side of the astrological angles, the square of the Sun with Neptune could cause a certain vagueness in the work environment or in professional relationships, and you might receive promises or information requiring verification before building on them. It is therefore advisable, toward the end of June, to rely on facts and not on impressions. With the arrival of the square of the Sun with Saturn at the start of July, a phase begins that requires you to take on additional responsibilities in relationships or partnerships, and you might find yourself before a genuine test of your ability to balance between the demands of work and those of personal life. As for the conjunction of the Sun and retrograde Mercury, in mid-July, it could reopen an old professional matter, a previously postponed opportunity, or a project in need of being restudied. You might also return to negotiate about a matter you thought was closed. Despite the possible pressures, this period is among the most important for building lasting achievements and strengthening your professional and social position. On the emotional level, for the single person, during this stage you might be absorbed by professional ambitions more than by affection, but this does not prevent the appearance of an opportunity to meet someone through work or through your professional and social environment. You might be drawn to a person endowed with ambition, stability, and the ability to take on their responsibilities. Certain relationships could begin in a concrete and sincere way before evolving into affection. For the person in a relationship, your partner might need more attention during this period, because of your preoccupation with professional goals. It therefore matters to find a balance between work and emotional life, so that the other does not feel set aside or neglected. Dialogue and understanding will prevent many possible misunderstandings. On the practical, financial, social, and professional levels, this is one of your most powerful periods of the year, and you might obtain an opportunity for promotion, recognition, or the broadening of your responsibilities. Your earlier efforts also begin to show their tangible results gradually. Financially, improvements are often tied to the professional situation or to the achievements made during this stage, but it is advisable to be patient before signing contracts or making major commitments during the retrograde Mercury period, without a precise review. Socially, your standing and influence among people grow, and you might meet influential or powerful people who help you advance or who open new doors for you. As for health, professional pressures and growing responsibilities could at times lead to burnout if you do not organize your time well. It therefore matters to keep the balance between work and rest, and not to neglect your physical and psychological needs. It is also advisable to watch over regular sleep, and to ease the tension arising from constant thinking and responsibilities. A word of advice for you: this period does not only test your abilities, it also tests your degree of readiness to embrace success itself. Do not be afraid of new responsibilities, for some of the doors opening before you now could be the beginning of an entirely different professional phase. Arm yourself with patience and discipline, for every effort you make during this transit can turn into an achievement that will accompany you for long years.